What's up, guys? Welcome back to DeFi Chronicles. This is the second part of the introduction to Metamask wallet, how you can use an external wallet. So this will be super fun. So right now we're gonna be actually using a Metamask wallet. I'm gonna show you how you can stake, how you can swap, how you can send some tokens, and everything else. Okay, so here, this is one of my actual wallet. So I'm gonna show you here. I already have some funds here. I have $103 worth of Ethereum. Okay, so on the first part, I show you how you can install your wallet. I show you how you can add some networks to the wallet, how you should save your seed phrase and everything else. So now it is business time. Okay, so let's say number one, I want to take some swaps. Let's say I have $100 worth of Ethereum and I want some USDC or USDT. How can I do it? Number one is going to a protocol, a DEX, which we call DEX because it is a decentralized exchange. So we're gonna click on swap because we're actually swapping our tokens for another one. So here I'm gonna type 0.01, which would be $19 in USDC. I'm gonna click on swap, confirm. Before I do so, there is something that you need to be aware of, is that you can actually increase your slippage tolerance. Slippage means that since the price of Ethereum is going up and down, when you click on it, it might not be at the same price. So what you're saying is, if the price of Ethereum is still within 0.5%, take the trade. If it is within 1%, take the trade. Also, it might means that the contract that you're using might have some tax fees. For example, there is some contracts, some coins that they add a sell tax. So that means if I'm selling $100 worth of Ethereum, they might say in the contract, 15% of your sell, it is coming back to us. It is coming back to the project. It is not always that way for bigger projects, but once you start getting really deep into crypto, really trying some really small protocols, you might start seeing those things, which you will have to increase your slippage tolerance. On my case, I usually have it between 0.1% up to 1%, but usually it is at 0.5%. Okay, so let's go ahead and click swap. From there, we're gonna confirm the swap. This is another thing that I have added here. I'm gonna add a link to it, which is Pocket Universe. It is just showing you what is going to happen with your trade. So as you can see, I'm gonna remove 0.01 Ethereum to get 19.17 USDC. It is pretty good. And also it should show you if you're taking a bad transaction with a bad address. So it is a really good add-on to have. We click continue. So now we're gonna be confirming the transaction on Metamask. And here are some of the things that you can do. Number one, you're gonna see the gas fees that you're gonna be paying. Guys need to remember, we are using a blockchain, so they're gonna be taking some gas fees. Those are the fees that they take per transaction, just like a bank account. If you're sending someone some money, usually you have to pay a percentage of the amount of money that you're sending. On the blockchain, usually it depends on the volume that they are taking or that they are having that day. Next, we can also use here to increase the gas fees. Let's say I want my transaction to go through super fast. I can do low, market, aggressive, or the site suggested. I can also click on advanced and change the amount of gas fees that I want to have. Okay, usually I just use site suggested, but let's just use an example here. Instead, I'm gonna click on low. See, as you can see, it is still 28 cents, but usually it should drop in price. Let's see, so 19.50, we click confirm, transaction submitted. Should take a little bit more than usual since I have it on low, but good, here it is. Now, if we go to assets, let's see if I don't have USDC. Okay, so I don't have USDC on my wallet. So here, what you can do is just click add USDC so you can see it on your wallet. Let's see if it is adding it. Add token. So as you can see, that is my balance. And it should be somewhere here. Here it is. So now I have $19.20. So as you can see, that's why the slippage that I was explaining before, I didn't receive 19.50. That was an estimation of the amount that I was going to achieve. So 19.20 USDC, which is $19.16. Okay, so pretty cool. Next, if you want to review your transaction, you can actually go to activity, click. Well, actually, you already have some information here. You can see the gas fees. So as you can see, I paid a little bit less than 28 cents. We can click on view on Block Explorer. So it gives you the timestamp, says success, the block, contract, the amount of transaction that the protocol took to give you that USDC, the value, transaction fee, how much I paid, and in GUI, which is the representation of the gas. Okay, so it is again the same thing as 0.19. GUI is just the representation of the gas fees. It is not something that is extremely important at first, but just for you to have that information in case you see it. Next, let's remove this. We can do close, and let's just do it in reverse. I'm gonna add 19.20 to receive some Ethereum. Now, since I haven't traded USDC on ArbSwap for a while, I can enable USDC, which is a safety mechanism that Metamask has for you to not give them access to all your funds. So I'm gonna show you here, give approval. And let me show you what I mean with giving access to all your coins. So if I click max, it will give ArbSwap access to only $19.20. That means after that, they will not have access to more USDC unless I give them the approval. Instead, if I know that I'm gonna be taking more transaction with USDC, what I can do is just change it. I can add $50 instead. So as you can see, it says allows the contract to spend all your token balance until it reaches the cap or you revoke the spending cap. Okay, so right now they have access to 50 USDC. If you know that you're not going to be trading anymore, you can just use the amount or just type it. But just to give you a representation here, I'm going to type 25. We click next. We're going to approve for 15 cents. We wait for a few seconds. Then we will be able to swap it again. Okay, so as you can see, transaction receipt. We're going to click swap, confirm. Let's see, I need to increase the slippage tolerance. Let's see. Let's do 1% to see if it fixes the issue. Let's see. Okay, so you might see that issue, which is pretty good that I got it here to show you guys. That might be that the liquidity, there is not enough liquidity to take the transaction. So basically how it works, let's see if I can do some example with my pen here. Okay, let's remove this. Okay, so this is how it works. I'm gonna show you here. So here you have USDC and here you have ETH, right? So these are two pools that has X amount of money. So when you are trading, what you're actually doing is taking some of the US or USDC in the pool and adding some in the Ethereum. So you are taking the USDC and you're adding the Ethereum. Again, it is not super important, but just to give you a quick analogy on how it works. Let me remove this. Okay, how are we gonna remove it now? Oh Lord. Okay. Just ignore. Okay. And this is, again, don't think that you're gonna be hacking me watching this seed phrase. This is from the previous video. I'm gonna just add it here. Okay. So next, what we're gonna do, since I am not able to use or to swap the USDC to Ethereum on ArbSwap, I'm gonna go to another one, which is uniswap.com, which is another one that is super, you might know it because it is one of the biggest protocols out there. We're gonna launch app. So here it is already connected. If not, you can just click connect here, and we're gonna do USDC. Probably I will have to approve it again. Let's do max. As you can see, I need to approve it because that is another protocol. Continue. We'll wait for a few seconds. Let's do max, next, approve. Sometimes you will have to sign. Just can click sign. And now we have the option to do the swap. Again, it is showing us that we will be receiving some Ethereum and we will be removing some USDC. Here we can see the gas fees again. We click confirm, and within a few seconds, here it is. We have our funds again. So if we go back to the wallet, of course, we will have less money than before because I have been paying for some transactions. So right now I have 102. I think before it was 103 something. Okay, so you need to be aware of that you will be paying some gas fees. From there, we can also add some liquidity to the pools, which I explained earlier. So if you want to do it, just click new position. We're gonna do, when you're adding liquidity, you need to add it in pairs. So 2 tokens. Oh, now I remember I don't have enough USDC, but I'm just gonna use Arbitrum, which is another token that I have. Okay, so here, I'm gonna add max on Arbitrum so it can give me automatically the amount of Ethereum that they need to be balanced, like the same amount. I'm gonna approve Arb, continue. We're gonna confirm the transaction here. And I'm gonna explain you in just a second why people add liquidity to projects. We're gonna click preview, confirm what we're gonna do. We confirm here. And now I've added some liquidity to the Ethereum and Arbitrum pair. Now, why this is important for so many protocols? Since people are trading and exchanging some tokens, they need to have liquidity. So actually that is the pool that they're using to do the exchanges. Okay, so from there, if you're adding liquidity, you will be receiving a portion of the fees that are being traded. Okay, so let's say on that day they spent maybe $100 on fees, many users. If you have 1% of that pool, then you will be receiving 1%, which would be $1 from that $100. If you want to remove it from there, what we can do, let's see if I know the option here. You should have the pools here. Just click on it. As you can see, it says collect fees. So with some time I should start seeing fees, but since it is only $4.85, I don't really think I will be receiving that much. Okay, so I can also remove the liquidity or I can increase the liquidity. I'm gonna remove it just to show you guys how it works. And if I want to, just to simplicity, I can just collect all of it as WETH, which is wrapped ETH. Oh, okay, so perfect. I already start earning some fees here, as you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna remove it. Let's confirm. We wait for a few seconds, confirm the transaction. And while you are watching this video, please give me a like and subscribe, because I am spending a lot on gas fees here just to show you how it is done. So it is completely for free. Go ahead, click on like, subscribe, and leave a nice comment. Next, let's see what else we can do with this. We already checked the transaction. We already added some liquidity to pools. We already swapped some tokens. Let's see if they have NFTs here. So you should also be able to purchase an NFT if that is something that interests you. I'm not gonna be doing it, right? Because NFTs are kind of illiquid and I am not really interested in doing it. But if you are, you can just go to NFTs, you can go to OpenSea. There is a lot of projects here that you can do and purchase your NFT. Next, something that is super interesting that I think is super cool is, let's say that I have that $100 on Arbitrum, and I want to start using ZK Sync, which is a protocol that I have said before. If you are airdrop farming, you are farming some airdrop, you should be farming some ZK Sync, because I do think that we should be making a really good amount of money in airdrop. I made around 1.5K from the Arbitrum airdrop. So from ZK Sync, I really think that we should be able to make even more than that. So let me go ahead and show you how you can add ZK Sync, which I already explained on the first video. Let me go ahead and show you here. So you go to chain list, you're gonna type ZK Sync era, and you just click on add to Metamask. I already have it, so I'm not gonna be doing it. Now that we have the funds on our wallet on Arbitrum, what can you do to send those tokens to ZK Sync? What we need to use is a bridge. Okay, so we do Orbiter.finance, which is one of the many bridges that you can use. I just like to use Orbiter. What we're gonna do from here is we're gonna switch it, because I have my money on Arbitrum, and we're gonna send it to ZK Sync era. I'm gonna type max. You can type any amount that you want. We're gonna click send, confirm the transaction. Then you're gonna be confirming the transaction right here again. Just wait for it. Okay, whenever they want to do it. Let me try to refresh. Again, this is completely uncut, so if there is any errors, so I can show you how really it works sometimes. Sorry, this is from Arbitrum to ZK Sync. Let's do send again, confirm and send. Okay, perfect, now we have it. We're gonna confirm the transaction. And this usually takes a little bit more time to use or to receive, since we are sending it from one blockchain to the other blockchain. But in the meantime, let's say we want to use a protocol that is built on ZK Sync. We cannot use ArbSwap because this is only on Arbitrum Gorilla, Arbitrum Nova, and Arbitrum One. So we're gonna remove this. We're gonna type sync swap. Let's do this here. And first of all, we have to change the network. So we're gonna go ahead. As you can see, they already removed $100. And I'm gonna look for a ZK Sync era mainnet. Okay. Perfect. Next. Done. Thank you. So we're gonna connect our wallet. Let's see if I already have the funds here. Yep, I have it. So as you can see, it is sometimes expensive to bridge some funds, so you need to be also aware of that. So I think I lost like $3 bridging that. So let's go ahead and do connect. Gonna do Ethereum wallet, which is the Metamask wallet. Confirm, connect, approve. From there, what we can do, again, the same thing. Say I want to swap 25%, swap just 50% just because of it. Just to confirm. And you might see that the fees are kind of expensive on ZK Sync, but they're working on it. Usually, as you can see, it says here 30% to 90% on use gas fees will return automatically. So you can see it says $3.59, but once I hit confirm, you guys will see that it will give you the information here of the amount that we're gonna be receiving as a refunding back into our wallet. See, hopefully this can finish a little bit quicker. Okay, we wait. But in the meantime, again, here are all the information. Okay, so here it is, 1.61. Okay, so this is the gas refund that I got from the transaction. 50%. So it is still kind of expensive on ZK Sync, but at least I got 1.61, I think. So I paid around 1.9 in the transaction fee, which is kind of expensive. So we can, from here, do USDC and Ethereum. Again, I guess it will ask me to do the same thing, which is confirming or approving the transaction. So sometimes it says approve or unlock. So I'm gonna click unlock and do the same process. A good thing, you might start seeing rewards here on SyncSwap. That is because they will have an airdrop. So the more you use SyncSwap, the more you will be receiving an airdrop for the token. Right now it is not out, but this is a loyalty program. I think it will be until the 13 or 15 of next month of May. So yeah, just for you to know. You can also check your portfolio. You can do some bridging. As you can see, they have all the options here, which they are third party. Orbiter, this, and ZK Sync, which is the official bridge. Have rewards, pools, which I already explained, and trade swapping. From there, you might see other options like staking your token, which you don't need to have your tokens in pairs. So for example, you might see the option of staking only Ethereum and getting some coins for that, or getting some rewards from that. You might see also the option to stake USDC and everything else. Another thing that you might be able to do is voting on some protocols. So let's say SyncSwap, I have 100 tokens and they want to make a decision on the protocol. Since I have 100 tokens, that means I have a percentage of the protocol. Okay, so from there I can vote yes, no. Maybe they want to add their protocol with another one, they want to do a partnership. Then I can just go ahead and click on vote and I will be able to do so. Right now, I don't think they have the option to vote, but they do have some option. There's some other projects that you can do. Stargate Finance is one that I've been voting a lot lately. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully this helps you out with starting with your crypto journey. And again, usually, as I like to say, don't create a crypto wallet for the first time and fund it with $1,000. $25, $30 should be more than enough for you to start taking some trades, approving some transaction, understanding what you can do on the protocol. Another thing, the last thing that I want to show you, let's see if I can find it, revoke contract. Okay, so you can go to revoke.cash. So again, on the first transaction, what we did is that we approved they were able to take the USDC. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlock the USDC to see if I get the option. And why this is important, it is in case you get involved with a protocol and you don't feel safe anymore with the project, so you want to remove the permission that you gave them to use your coins. So I'm gonna just click next, I'm gonna approve it. And here we're gonna connect our wallet. Next, connect. And from there, let's see if I have them. Okay, so as you can see, here it is, USDC. I gave them the approval to use it. As you can see before, I gave them the approval to $1,000. That was a few days ago. So what I'm gonna do is remove this one, revoking. And I got the $48 approval again. That is because I already spent more than $1,000 on that protocol. We're gonna click approve, and now I'm revoking this permission. So something pretty simple. If you are not comfortable with a smart contract, with a protocol, you can always go to revoke.cash, connect your wallet, and revoke the permission. If you want to do it on another blockchain, here you have the option, change it to Arbitrum, to Ethereum, to Binance Smart Chain, and everything else. Lastly, which is something that I don't think I need to show you how to do it because I already explained it on the first one, but if I want to send some tokens to somebody else, I can just click send, add the wallet address, add the amount. So let's just use this one as an example. I'm gonna type, for example, 0.01, and I'm able to send them that amount. Okay. If I want to receive some tokens, I can just click on copy to clipboard, send them that wallet address, and they will be having the address to send me the tokens. Just make sure that you are letting them know which network that you want to receive the tokens and your address. So yeah, so we've come to the end of the video. Hopefully everything makes sense. If it doesn't, just leave me a comment in the comment section or just reach out on Twitter so I can help you out. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you find this content valuable, please drop a like, subscribe, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.